Right, okay, it's late, but I want to do a quick video, so we are going to do this thing. I watched the previous video with the new lighting, and it's much better, so that's good. I'm going to do this. It's like one of these little egg things. They've stopped selling these now. This one's a Rooster, which is kind of appropriate. I can't even remember if I talked about the fact that there were these abandoned hens and roosters near where I live, and I was trying to find a home for them, but then somebody took them. And I got quite attached to the idea of, like, I was going to get a couple of the hens, and I didn't realize there were actually roosters there, but I was going to get some of the hens and stick them in my back garden, and they could be my back garden friends, but I was too late. I have a good back garden, I think. I've got a sticker attached to my hand. There's jigsaw puzzle pieces around here because I was doing it. I was going to plan to do a jigsaw puzzle, so I have to be careful not to knock them off the table. So I've opened this. So the moral of the story is I don't have any hens in my back garden, but I kind of thought I could. And the back garden is good because it's all closed off, but it's like a good space to walk around. And they can always go live in the dog house that I have with no dog for shelter. But yeah. So you never know. So this is the pieces. There's not many. It comes in an egg, which is very appropriate for roosters because they lay a lot of eggs. So we'll open up this one, this side, take them out. So it's another fake Lego day. I saw a different bird recently. I've seen a couple of different birds recently. I've seen a black shag. So a shag's a kind of seabird, if you don't know, and which I thought was interesting. And I saw a Canadian goose flying recently near where I can't actually remember exactly where, but it was unusual for the area that I live in. They're kind of common in other parts of New Zealand, perhaps not looked so fondly upon. They were kind of dorky flyer, and it almost didn't make it over the power lines. So let's start off with this. We have to have this, and we have to have this, and we have to have these little not quite chicken feet. One chicken foot, and wait a moment, I've got two. Alright, this is the top part. So the bottom parts are orange. They have orange feetsies, and they will go there. And then we're going to take this and this. This shouldn't take very long, right? I mean, the instructions are not very clear because they're upside down and they're very all at once. But I will be able to do this. I think this is a wise choice to do this. I had planned to do non-Lego related things at all, no non-brick related toys. But I've put this on backwards, though, haven't I? I have put this on backwards. But I haven't. So we'll have to do that another night. I've got this really cool woodworking thing that I really should have done ages ago. It does look interesting if it works. But I haven't even opened the box. So now I've got to do this thing. Today was a big day because I decided to throw away. I had one of these things where you go to sleep and you're like, oh, I really should throw this thing away. Well, not throw it away. I wanted to give it. I was going to sell it on the internet, but then I was like, oh, I can't be bothered. I'm just going to give it to the opportunity shop, the thrift store, if you will. And I did that, but I did a different one to what I was. So I had these bits of furniture basically, and I thought, well, I don't really need these big wooden drawers with a mirror on it. Well, actually, I have two sets of wooden drawers, and that I don't really want. But I inherited them from previous flatmates, and I thought, well, I should get rid of one. And so I did, and I got rid of the one that I didn't think I was going to get rid of, but I did, and now it's gone, and I'm really confused as to how this works. Wait, this is only one thing. Why I keep thinking there's two of these? Oh dear. There are two. There has to be two. There are two of them. And yes, so I got rid of the one with the mirror on it, but I didn't actually get rid of the mirror because I thought the mirror would be quite useful. So I took the mirror off and I gave it to them without the mirror, which is a bit rude when you think about it. But It's one of those drawers that need a lot of work because they stopped. I'm gonna have to hold it like this. Stopped being very useful to open and close, which is why they were irritating. But they weren't very hard to repair. So I'm just hoping somebody goes along and says, "Oh, that's a couple of bucks. I'll get that," and they'll repair it. And then I thought, well, I could actually repair this myself pretty easily. But then I might like it. I might be like, oh, now that the drawers open and close properly, this is quite good. But, so this is going to be the opposite of this. I'm going to get jigsaw puzzle pieces stuck to my hands. How much time have I got? I've got lots of time left on the camera. I have to remember to check at least once to see if there's actually space on the camera before I start doing anything. In case I have, like, you know, the usual rubbish video problems that I have on this channel. So now we are getting there. I'm just doing this the slowest, most crazy way possible. And there was something else I was talking about, Doctor Strange, but I forgot what it was, so I won't. Which is a shame. I suppose I should talk about like the entire plot of it, but I'm not going to. I'm through with it. It wasn't that exciting, so we've done. It's over. The most important thing about that day was I had to go to. I was planning to go to the afternoon session, like a 2 o'clock one, and then I got to say, hey, someone said, hey, could you come into work? And I'm like, oh, well, I come into work, but I want to go to the movies. And so I said, yeah, sure, fine, whatever. And then I decided, so I had to go to an earlier movie, but then I had to, like, I wanted to go for a run. And so I'm like, I was pretty determined to go for a run. So I ran to the cinema, but I was running a bit late, so I ran the fastest I ever have to the cinema from my house. And then I ran home the fastest I ever have from the place. And then I rode on my bicycle to work, probably one of the fastest times I've ever done. To go to work on a bicycle. So that was a really, really good day for stuff. And today I actually went for a good run. That was... how does this work? It goes like that. That was quite fun and fast. So it's always pleasant to get just a spontaneous... Because, you know, you start off and you're like, oh, it's a bit late and I don't really feel like running. You know, I've been doing other things today, but I have to go for a run because I always want to go for a run. I want to do some exercise every day. And then you do, and you're like, whoa, I'm running way faster than I normally would. So I'm obviously into this, which is exciting. So hold on, I forgot this part here. So that part goes there, and then those parts go. This is actually, you know, to tell you the honest truth, this has taken longer than I thought it would. When you look at the front, which you can't see anymore because I ripped off the front of it, it's a bit sad you don't really get. Oh, there you go. It looks like it should take like, you know, a minute to make this. A minute has already passed, so we have failed on that account. Now we have to put it on that way, and we have to put this one. Annoyingly, look, of course they have to do it like this. Like seriously, one little stud to hold it on. It's not meant to be played with. It's just meant to be looked at from afar. And we are going to put this together like that. And then I think it goes like that. And then we have this bit. And then we have this bit, which kind of looks like a rooster. And that's going to go on the front of this thing. And ta-da! It's a little rooster. It's fun. Like, I feel like they needed something to make this look like eyes. But other than that, it's pretty good. Does it stand up? It does stand up. It doesn't fall over. It does fall over, but only when you push it. And it looks like that, and you'll never be able to get these again. Maybe you can. I don't know. Maybe I'm sure they sell them somewhere else. Product name: Mini Capsule Animal Building Bricks. Material: ABS, and some more stuff. Maintenance method: wipe with soft cloth. That's a weird thing to write there, isn't it? Like, like you have to make a note about the maintenance for this thing. Because you're obviously, well, I mean, fair enough. Obviously, this is designed not to be played with because it's going to fall apart real fast. It's designed to be, you know, put on display. So it undoubtedly is going to get like dust on it and probably fading from the sun. So wiping with a soft cloth is not too ridiculous. So it's branded Play Studio. That's just a warehouse version of it. Warehouse being New Zealand's version of Walmart or something. And there you go, ages 6+, which is fair enough. Thanks for watching. Bye.